In 2007, voters from the city of Santa Clarita voted in the Open Space Preservation District. Since then, the city of Santa Clarita has bought literally thousands of acres of open space to be preserved for future generations. Here to talk to some of the technology that has enhanced some of that open space experience for residents is Tom Riley with the city of Santa Clarita. Tom, can you talk about, first of all, the open space acquisitions, what residents are able to enjoy because of those?
Sure. What the city has done since that time is taken the money that's collected annually and purchased properties throughout the valley, whether you're on the east end of the valley or the south down by Ellsmill Canyon. Some of those we've been in partnership with other agencies such as Santa Monica Mountains Conservancy and other agencies. So all told, to date, we have right around 8,000 acres that have been preserved throughout the valley, mostly on the perimeter, creating this green belt all the way around Santa Clarita.
And this property is preserved in perpetuity for future generations. The city is not able to build anything or develop it at any point, but it's also meant for the residents to enjoy. And I know that the city has been making enhancements to the areas, so it makes it a little bit, made some amenities for residents.
Yes, that's right. In the last 3 or 4 years, we've opened up some of these areas with some basic access improvements. If you come to many of them, you'll find a kiosk with the map showing where you can go, the relative steepness of the trails, the length of the trails. So you'll kind of know what you're getting into for maybe the novice hiker. But we also have people that are running and doing hooking some of these different open spaces together to put together quite a long hike. As far as some of the other improvements, we've added trails, cleaned up trails. We've turned roads into more nature trails by kind of regrading them a little bit. We've added bridges over some creek areas where needed. Benches along the way, some fencing just to guide people if there's a decision to make along the trail and we want to try to guide them back onto the safest location, as well as a few overlooks with some information about what you might find in that given area.
So certainly we've done some physical improvements, but we've also have some technological enhancements, if you will. And one of those is hikesantaclarita.com, which people can go and they can see pictures and they can see trail maps. But I notice you're holding your phone because recently we also added another improvement.
That's right. There's a new hiking app, and it is obviously, just for brevity, it's kind of the hiking application, but it will work for any trails in the city, whether you're a bicyclist, mountain bicyclist, equestrian, or a hiker or a picnicker for that matter. And what our technology services group has been able to do is take the digital maps of the city, identified the boundaries of each of our open space areas, then they have traced in the field the actual trails like the one we're standing on, so it's in the system, accurate to within a very small tolerance. And then what that enabled them to do is then develop this application which will locate you on a given open space, any of the open spaces, any of the trails throughout the city, whether it's a bike trail or hiking trail or what have you.
And the great thing that I think about that the app allows you to do is it allows you to explore. So you can get on the app, you can get in your car, and you can go explore different locations for the city's open space for you to enjoy.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, it gives you a little more confidence knowing, where you are within that open space area. Many of our areas, such as East Walker, are connected to both Clarita Canyon, which is a county and state hiking area that's very popular, as well as right across the way is Golden Valley Ranch, which is another 900 acres. So, between those three, we have probably about 1,400 acres of uninterrupted and connected hiking. So with this app, you might enjoy a short hike and then realize, wow, there's a loop over across the way, and we may want to add that to our next journey out here. I might add, too, that this is caught on with the hiking club, some of the bicycling clubs. I understand just today I was talking to the manager of technology services, and it's had like record numbers as far as downloads in the first week, over 1,000. And these groups, some of which the Santa Clarita Hiking Club, take educational trips out here. They do interpretive things, much like you would find at Towsley or at Clarita Canyon.
Yeah, and sometimes in Towsley is very popular. It's you get there and you're passing. If you're going one direction on a trail, you're passing one person about every 30 seconds. Sometimes on the weekend, this is a place where you mentioned. I mean, you can go, and the app will probably change this a little bit, but I'm sure not too dramatically. You can go kind of explore and experience a little bit more of something that's brand new to you, but also not. You don't have to share it with as many people.
Yeah, I think today's an example. We've been to 2 open spaces, and we've seen a couple cars in each parking lot and a couple hikers, and it's beautiful. Some people like the comfort or the idea that there are crowds and that they can kind of have strength in numbers. This is a little bit more wild, so we encourage you on our website and on the app to bring water, bring sun protection and all that, because this is a little bit more wild than you might experience over at Towsley.
Okay. Tom, I want to thank you for joining us. If you're out there, you're looking for a new experience, new place to hike, grab your smartphone. It's only an app away. For more information, go to hikesanaclarita.com.